Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Wolfpack, and I'm back with another episode of my Fallout 4 playthrough. In the last episode, we started the Automatron DLC, and the first thing we did was listen to a caravan distress frequency. So we went over to help the caravan. Unfortunately, they were already all dead. Except for Ada here, wherever... Oh, there she is, there's Ada. After rescuing her, she told us about the Mechanist and led us to one of the Mechanist Robobrains, which had a device on it which Ada said we could use to track down the Mechanist. We just needed to take out a couple more Robobrains using the same frequency as that device, which we installed on her, so that way we can pinpoint the exact location of the Mechanist. We already took out one of the Robobrains at the end of the last episode, and I saved the second one for this episode, which is exactly what we're going to be starting off with today. Now, I think I might also try to finish off the Automatron DLC in this episode, but we'll see what happens. So I fast traveled over to ArcJet Systems because that's the closest location I have to our destination of the Fort Hagen satellite array, which is where the next Robobrain is located. I am going to kind of avoid Fort Hagen itself. I'll kind of go around the outskirts like more or less like this. But, you know, we'll just see if we run into any enemies or anything. There's a Deathclaw over there. I figured they would be Mirelurks because there's water, but... Alright, let's go this way. So we've successfully avoided the Deathclaw down there. Now I am debating if I want to... You know what, I'm right here. Might as well. I was going to say I'm debating if I even want to discover and loot this building, but we're literally right next to it, so might as well, right? The rocket shed. Oh, it's the rocket shed! So nobody even lives in here, but there's a bunch of these explosive tanks in here, and then there's 3 of them chilling there. And then there's obviously the bed where somebody would be sleeping. I'm gonna take all of the food. It's not like there's anybody living here, like I said. But anyway, the fun thing that you do here, hold on. Yeah, I have a ton of 10mm. So you just shoot it like right there, and then whee, then they just go flying off, which is very fun. And then like you can pick them up, and then you can oh, one just magically appeared on that one. And then you can drop them on there, and then you can just... and they go flying, and it's pretty funny. There's quite a few of them in here, so you could do it for quite some time. Then if it was nighttime, you could basically just make your own little fireworks display. I don't think I've ever tried putting, like, multiple on the same thing before. I'm gonna try putting 3. What's the worst that happens, right? I blow myself up. There's this one odd one out, so this one only has 2. Instantly flew off. Let's test 3. I love the rocket shed. Just imagine, it's like 10 times better at nighttime, you know, because then you can see the explosions better. But yeah, that's the rocket shed. I'm getting a little too close to Fort Hagen here, but I guess since we're here, we'll discover this radio tower, relay tower, OBB or 0BB915. We'll save that for as long as I remember. We'll save that for when we're here for Fort Hagen. So we are now less than 100 meters away from our destination. So see if we can start picking off some turrets and stuff.
They have an enemy nearby.
Oh, you don't say, Ada. You don't say. The robot is blind firing. And I shot right between its legs.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Ooh, he set off the trap for us. Nice. What? Oh, what the heck are you doing here?
Time for you to perish.
Oh, that one went flying. Alright, this is going better than expected so far, except for the fact that I keep missing shots. There's a Rust Devil. Yeah, that's a pretty weak Rust Devil. Normally the Rust Devils are fairly tough, as Ada warned us about last episode.
We may have some trouble.
You're right, we might. But, they're setting off the trap for us, and he's lighting himself on fire. What an idiot! And I missed. It's, certainly useful that they're not very smart, and they're setting off their own traps and walking into it. That's certainly a good thing. We're back into caution, so I'll just loot these, Mr. Handies. Mr. Handy front warmonger spiked plate, we'll take that. We are back to hidden now. So I think that means we're mostly good. see another turret up there, so we'll take that out real quick. There we go. Back to hidden. They all had shotguns, it seems. We've now officially proceeded to the Fort Hagen satellite array. Where'd that Protectron thing go? I killed it like right here. Well, now we've officially discovered the location. Didn't I kill it like right here? Did it like fall all the way down here? Did it like go tumbling all the way down or something? And I don't see it anywhere, so I don't know. I don't know where it went. But anyway, thank you for setting off your own traps. Now I don't have to worry about dealing with any of those. I'm just gonna check for ammo boxes and stuff before we proceed, which if we try going to this door, obviously this is one of the latch doors. We can't get into the hatch that's in there, because there is a terminal that we need to use to unlock it. They definitely could have done a better job fortifying this place. Like, you could just walk right up right there. I mean, it works in my favor. Up here, we got some more robots that are being suspended from everything. Like, instead of human parts and stuff like what Raiders do, the Rust Devils do that with robots, which I didn't mention that with some of the other ones that are around. And then here's the terminal I was talking about. So we'll just get on this. Security door control. Unlock that. Door opens, and then we can jump down here and head on inside. All right, we've officially entered Fort Hagen, and now we gotta jump over Dogmeat, jump past Ada. Well, we could peek through here and kind of get a feel for the location. There's a desk fan over there, best item in the game. Terminal there. I don't see any turrets or anything from here or any other people, but this is like the main area. There is a spotlight you can see. Got this laser tripwire, which I will disarm that before Dogmeat and Ada set it off. I believe this is the back entrance, like this is the Skyrim door. You know, we'll leave through this way, you know, because it's right by the entrance. So we obviously have to go this way. Disarm that. And now we got some enemies. Could have sworn there was a turret, but
We may
that
have some
one.
trouble.
Okay, now we got that one. Oh,
That's the last of them.
that is not the last of them.
Target survey. On your mission, sir.
Plenty of robot repair kits for Ada. I don't really want to use my hunting rifle that much because I don't have a ton of ammo for it, but we got plenty of ammo for the time. Oh, there we go. I got 10 more rounds of it, and if I pick this up, nice, I gave us another 5. Oh, apparently there was just a Yaogwai attack on Abernathy Farm. Settlement victory is certain. This is the BS defense mod that I was talking about a couple episodes ago. I think this means that they won, or if it's just telling me that there is an attack imminent. I don't know. See another laser tripwire. Ooh, a couple of them through there. VATS isn't detecting anything yet, so you're good for the time being. Oh, not anymore. There's a turret.
Nice try.
That one's gonna blow up. I'm just gonna get a little distance from him while he... Never mind. Ada's gonna kill it before it blows up. While they're helping me, I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna loot up this place while they're busy doing things, you know. I guess Dogmeat is in here to help me loot as well. All right, where's the? Oh, they're behind that pillar. Oh, that's a legendary. We already got him to. That's right. Stim packs aren't hotkeyed. Okay. Got robot repair kits. As long as it doesn't insta kill me.
Need any components?
Alright, I need to heal. Go eat this corn. And this gourd and this healing powder.
I'm sorry.
That looks good to me. And I'll let Ada go on ahead. Like an overdue book. Good work, Ada. There we go. The legendary down. I forgot legendary robots explode.
That was amusingly simple.
And that is all of them. Alright, where's that legendary? Right here. A rapid advanced 10mm pistol. That's actually not bad. 25% faster fire rate, 15% faster reload. Not bad. And it comes with a large quick eject magazine. That's actually, I think, the best magazine for the 10mm pistol. Maybe we'll use that, but I want to keep using my 10mm SMG for the time being. Would have been nice if it was one of these instead, but oh well. And pick this expert lock. There we are. We got it. And then here we got a power station. I almost called it a frame. So I can. Oh, Well, here's a power armor. It's actually a full suit of T-51. All right, well, I'll just hop in it just so I can claim it as mine, and then I'll hop out of it. And if I need to, I know that it's here, so I can, have a little bit more carry weight, but we are going to leave this thing right here for right now. I need to remember that that's here. Finding a full suit of T-51 like that, well, for one, was very unexpected, and two, you normally don't get that lucky. I guess I'm not that low of a level anymore. I was going to say you wouldn't get that lucky finding a full suit at a low level, but I'm not that low of a level anymore. We stumbled upon a teddy bear reading another teddy bear a bedtime story. Okay, before we go any further in there, we need to finish looting in here. Well, that's pretty much everything down here, so we'll unlock this novice. Break a bobby pin and then unlock it, obviously. There we are. Now we got it. And all that for a wonder glue. Perfect. We pretty much looted everything down here, so we'll head up these stairs here. Desk fan. Ooh, an office desk fan. Even better. Alright, so now that should be all the loot from in here, so we'll head back in this room, and then we'll go through, which... Okay, we'll get to Ahab in a second, but this is the main room. This is the room that I thought was that room, and that room is the room that I thought was this room. I thought this was like I thought that was like this room, if that makes sense, you know. And then we got some mannequins who are taking this Jangles the Moon Monkey to the infirmary because his head has been separated from his body, but we'll be confiscating that from you. You can hear the Mechanist message being broadcasted, so that tells us there's probably at least a iBot over there. Okay, so we will now turn off our Pip-Boy light and head up here. We are going to ignore that ominous, creepy-looking thing up there. We have found the Robobrain, and it is a Jezebel, which we will be talking to in a second. But here's that iBot, you know, that we were talking about. We could let it out, though. Why not? There we are. You're free, iBot. And by freeing the iBot, I have leveled up to, I think, level 20 now. We'll go ahead and take that level up now. Now, I forgot what I said I was going to take. I think it was science? Yeah, it was science. It was definitely science. So now we have science 1. On this table here, we have the Jezebel interview. So we'll go ahead and play that while we loot this place up. I didn't want to play.
All right, Brainbox.
There you
Ivy
go.
wants me to find out what makes you tick. So let's get started.
There's no need for that. I'm certain we can discuss this rather unfortunate situation before it gets completely out of hand. Now, what exactly did this Ivy tell you to do?
Simple. She wants me to crack open that dome you have for a head and find out how your brain is connected to your circuits.
Perhaps I can be of assistance in that regard. After all, there isn't much else I can do now that you've removed my head from its chassis. How about we forge some sort of an accord, just between the two of us?
What the hell is an accord? You talking about wires or something?
Right. I need to phrase this so even a dullard like you would understand. Let me put it this way. You need information that's going to make your boss happy. I want to keep my brain in one piece. Maybe we can cut a deal.
Fine. I'm listening.
I'll tell you everything I know about my own construction. All the bits that Ivy wants to hear. And I promise you, she won't be disappointed. In return, you keep those tools away from me and put me back onto my body. You get what you want, and I don't get dissected like some kind of a laboratory experiment. Do we have a deal?
Well, that would save me a lot of time. Ivy doesn't like waiting. Tell you what, you start talking, and I'll stop drilling. After I tell Ivy everything, we'll see how happy she really gets. But I think I'm gonna leave your head in that machine for now, just in case you decide to get any smart ideas. How's that for a deal?
I suppose it will have to suffice. I mean, yeah, it's a deal.
Obviously, it didn't work out quite as well as Jezebel would have hoped, but we can go ahead and speak to Jezebel.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
I am hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon. How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
Well, I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill 2 simple conditions. 1, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And 2, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
You already know I'm gonna try to pass this, even though I'm, almost guaranteed to fail. How do I know you'll keep your end of the bargain, Jezebel?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming.
We did it.
It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Sure thing, Jezebel. Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Sounds good. Now, before we grab Jezebel, let's go up to the person the robot we accidentally fatsed earlier. It looks like just some kind of a shrine, right? And then, you got Ahab here, which, if you couldn't tell, is a very powerful, very strong sentry bot. Or I guess jury-rigged Rust Devil sentry bot. And if you look there, you can see he's got like kind of a Gatling flamer. I guess a simple way I could put it. He's got 1 on each side, and he's pretty tough. Now, if we talk to him, it will activate him, and I don't have a robotics expert, so I can't deactivate him. Even if I did, Ahab actually cannot be deactivated, or at least I don't think you can before you take Jezebel. I think maybe after you've activated him and he goes hostile, I think you then you could, but he looks pretty cool. He's got a Deathclaw head as his head as well, which is pretty cool. So let's see if we got any pulse mines. We have a cryo mine, I guess that works, and that's the only mine I actually have. So just put. No, that's not what I wanted to have happen. I didn't realize it was going to instantly go off like that. I feel like I've made a tactical error here. All right, there we go. I think that's enough healing there, and then we'll just switch right over to this, and then immediately gonna need to run. Oh, my legs are broken. That's why. Well, doctor's bag. There we go. Perfect. Oh, the iBot's helping us because we saved it. I think it's kind of weird using it without the rear iron sight, but I mean, it works.
Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go, Jezebel. Now, he's got 50 PMG, some flamer fuel, and Sentry Ahab's helmet, which is really cool because, it's the Deathclaw thing, which is, what I was talking about. Now, I know he said he was very tough, but he doesn't actually seem that tough. And Ada, you doing okay? I would like to heal you, but it doesn't seem like I'm able to, so you're just going to have to crawl around for the time being. Now, we already started disabling some of the traps.
The tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
You mean the tripwires have already deactivated, Jezebel? Yeah, you can shut up now, alright? So I can do my thing. Sounds like this one's got a fusion core. Very nice. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Quantum here, which is pretty cool. And then we found the Rust Devil gaming terminal. I believe it has the Automatron game holotape. We can eject that. And then we can read from Ivy. Read this. Whoever reset the scores, I will find you and I will have your head. Until one of you owns up to it, this terminal is off limits. Scores, which is, spelled wrong. And then, they've been reset, so nobody has their scores anymore. We do have a safe right here. I just heard a Sultron talking, so we'll have to be careful of that. There we go. Got this. Ooh, a gas bomb. And a stealth boy. All right. That was definitely worth opening. Hopefully we don't get discovered just yet. We are in caution. You know, caution, not danger, you know. Now we're back to hidden, so we're good. Never mind, now we're back to caution. Alright, there is not that many enemies, but okay, I take it back. There's a decent amount of them.
The path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Well, obviously, what else would I be doing, Jezebel? There's the Protectron there, but I'm going to open this so I can get into this room. There we go, got it open. Ooh, we almost went into danger there. No, you're wrong, Assaultron. There's nothing detected. You're wrong. Stop lying. Okay. Oh, a legendary Mr. Handy Wrecker? You kidding me? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. It wasn't much of a threat. Gotta get back before it explodes. I guess it's not gonna explode. That turret's going to be a bit annoying. Oh, there we go. It's just very delayed. Where's the turret at? There it is. Oh, do you mind? Okay, got you down. See, the shotgun's very good. Definitely glad I picked it up. Now, let me just not die. All right, Fancy Lad snack cakes. Great time to eat those. Take 2 things of healing powder and then iguana on a stick. Yeah, that's probably a good amount of healing right there. Just wait for these guys to come around the corner. Turret is a little bit annoying, as is that person. There we go. Turret is now out of commission, and these robots don't want to come around the corner, which works for me. Thanks for giving me a chance to reload. Wow, that did a lot of damage to me. I mean, I know my armor is not that great, but I mean... Go. There's 2 other enemies up top that are doing a decent amount of damage to me, but real quick, let's repair Ada so we can get some help from her. There we are, and then we got an incendiary hardened Chinese assault rifle. Is that better than the junkies? Because I'm not addicted to anything, so technically I'm not really even getting the bonus damage because I'm not addicted to anything. But this just does the same, would do the same amount of damage, like base damage, plus an additional 15 points of fire damage. You know, I might actually switch over to this. Got another great legendary here.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Oh, you don't think we're alone? I wonder what gave you that idea. I don't have any normal stim packs. I don't really want to use a super stim pack for the debuff, but I guess one wouldn't hurt, right? I'm surprised I'm not able to hit you through there, but... Nope, I don't have grenades. Now I do. A little higher. How are you not burning by these Molotovs? There we go. Finally hit one of them. Get him, Ada. You got this, Ada. I'm gonna loot while you're covering me, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it, Ada. Where did you go? Dog meat, what are you doing? Stop glitching through the floor right now. Okay, got the turret down. Guessing maybe Ada killed the rust devil that was on the roof that I'm next to. Very risky that I'm not healing here, but we're gonna risk it. Well, can you get the robot's attention, please? So it stops shooting me. Oh, here's the rust devil. It was right there. Ooh, this is not smart at all. All right, yeah, we're just gonna heal again. Let's just drink a quantum. That's a good healing item. Arguably better than stim packs. All right, there we go. Just took one more shot. All right, well now we can safely loot up for the time being. Here's Ivy's terminal, which I don't know if there's anything worth reading on here, but we can read about the Mechanist. Who is this Mechanist? His bloody robots are everywhere. Every junkyard, every factory, even that robotics pioneer park. How are we supposed to find parts for our own bots with this loser cutting us off at the pass? It's not like we don't fight back, but geez, we kill a group of his bots and then 10 more appear. Does this guy just pump them out at some assembly line somewhere? Finding him is going to be our top Finding him is our top priority, because what else are we going to do while he keeps getting in our way? We will find him, make a bot from his bones, and force it to take out our trash. In Pioneer Park Disaster, it was a routine scrapping mission. We were going to go in, take the 4 Protectron bots, and get out. No big deal. Yeah, recon on the location warned us of a Deathclaw in the area. Whatever. With our bots, a Deathclaw might as well be a mole rat. No big. We even managed to sneak in and get to those bots without making the monster. Well, as we were trying to get the bots out of there, a horde of the Mechanist bots showed up and started fighting us to get at our loot. Because the universe has a sick sense of humor, this woke the Deathclaw, so then we had to deal with that too. And it did give us the map marker for Pioneer Park, which is why it said map updated. And then the last entry is about Ahab, the Deathclaw that killed my men. I stuck his skull on a bot. Not just any bot, but the ultimate death bot. Ahab will be at my side when I find the Mechanist and get revenge for what he did to the Rust Devils. I just hope we don't pulverize his bones in the process. I want to use them to make something fun. And, obviously Ivy's the same person that, took off Jezebel's head and put it on that machine that was next to Ahab. I don't think this was Ivy. Maybe it is, but, I thought that Ivy was a named raider or Rust Devil, but doesn't seem named, but she's got a bunch of boss type loot on her, so normally Jezebel also has a comment on it, but she didn't say anything, or at least I didn't hear anything. I totally didn't just almost walk into that or anything. Look at that, I'm a master of getting past traps. I've already pretty much took everything out. Well, we have taken everything out, at least in this area. And then, of course, we find the turret control terminal after we've destroyed the turrets, because that's how it always goes in Fallout 4. Not going to stop me from hacking it for the XP, you know. There we go. Got Idiot Savant to trigger for that, and turret doesn't really matter because they're already destroyed. I got a bowling ball here. Oh, I accidentally picked that up. First, we got to get a strike with that. All right, let's go bowling. Dang. That was not a strike. Oh well. Look at that, I got a strike. You know, you've got a pocketed shadowed robot left leg. I'm gonna take it because it's pocketed. I keep trying to loot these part bags because I keep thinking they're like gore bags from the super mutants, but they're not, and you can't loot them, which is unfortunate. We'll jump up here so we can get the ammo from the turrets. At a tactical hardened combat shotgun, which we'll take it. Maybe we'll give it to a settler, then we'll take all that stuff. There's nothing at the end of the catwalk there, so we'll just go through the door up here and open this door. We'll turn off our light.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
What are you talking about? So far, I've eliminated all of the opposition that we've gone up against the entire time we've been in here. And you're saying that? Well, I was thinking about being nice, but, and giving you a decent body, but now I'm beginning to not want to do that and give you what I was originally planning on giving you, what everybody gives you in this game.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Alright, well, I guess I was misremembering where she was at. She is in here, which we will sneak up on her, and, maybe I should loot after I deal with her, but, don't. Dog meat. Dog meat. I can get a shot on her from over here. Can I jump on top of these? I can. Just want to get an angle on her. It's like right there. She's not wanting to go back over here. You know, earlier when I said I only had that cryo mine, I actually have bottle cap mines as well. Alright, I guess she doesn't want to go over there, and I am going to... No, that's her, like, robot guard or whatever. Not sure if it's necessarily the smartest idea in the world to
We may have some trouble.
Alright, now I'm running before the gas bomb goes off. Then I missed. Uh-oh. There we go. Got you. I gotta run real quick. Sorry, Ada. Sorry, dog meat. Gotta fall back for a second, you know? Tactical retreat, you know? I may or may not have broken my arm. I have Hydro, don't I? I do have Hydro. We'll take one of those. And then, I guess we'll drink some more Nuka-Cola. There we go. Well, you won't be saying that once you're dead, you know? I don't think I've really touched her health all that much. No, not really. Repair Ada. How she didn't, see me? I have no idea. There we go. We took her down.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
And she's provided us with some legendary power armor pieces, which is not common. And this is actually T60, the first T60 armor that I've found in this game. But more importantly, the Tesla rifle, which is a new weapon in this DLC. Unfortunately, I don't think this one gets added to the legendary lists. I know it is in Fallout 76, but you know, maybe that's kind of a retcon in the lore, but that's a classic Bethesda moment right there. Anyway, now I can safely loot this place up. Oh, there's a pulse mine now that I don't need one anymore. So she should have been the last threat we needed to face. Yep. There's the door, the Skyrim door I was talking about when we first entered here, so we can loot this place up. This is an expert locked door, and it looks like there's a fat man in here. There we go. Finally got that. Broke a handful of bobby pins, but... And we got a fat man and 2 more mini nukes. Very nice. And in here, we'll ignore that steamer trunk for a second. We'll take all this stuff. Pick your TV dinner tray. And then this steamer trunk is very nice for a couple of things. First of all, the salvaged Assaultron head. Another unique weapon to the DLC. It's kind of odd that it... Well, not really odd or out of place. It's just... I was going to say it's a little odd that it just gives you all 3 of them, but at the same time, it makes sense that they would store them in here. You know, it's like, oh, we have these robot weapons. Let's just store them here because, you know, Ivy and her other Rust Devils, they do make a bunch of killer robots, so it would make sense that they would have some killer weapons. It would have been nice if they added these weapons into the leveled list so you could possibly get them off of legendary enemies once you pick them up from here. But unfortunately, that's, you know, not a thing. They are legendary weapons in Fallout 76, but, you know. Anyway, Salvage Assaultron head, pretty cool, unique weapon for the DLC, as well as the Assaultron blade and the Mr. Handy Buzzblade, which are also just regular melee weapons that aren't a legendary variant of any kind. Then we open the Skyrim door. Now we can go ahead and leave. There we are.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Well, anyway, like I was going to say before Jezebel rudely interrupted me, now we need to speak to Ada.
There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, Robobrains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
Well, we still need it, don't we, Ada? I believe it can help us access the Mechanist facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Ah, don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I'd selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Well, this is the easier speech check, and you already know I'm gonna try it. You shouldn't think that way. Your personality helps you think creatively.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but it's obvious that having my personality mode on is causing me to make mistakes. I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
There we are. And now we gotta head back to Sanctuary Hills to build Jezebel a body. And I am now able to start the Vault-Tec DLC. Well, I guess that's what we're doing once we're done with Automatron. Yeah, no, I just remembered that I forgot to grab that set of T-51 power armor after I put this T-60 power armor in here. So I might have to go back and grab that. But before I go back and do that, I am going to go ahead and build Jezebel her body. Now, fun fact, or I guess not really a fun fact, but whatever settlement you build Jezebel at, you cannot move her to another settlement once you build her there. Obviously, there are mods and stuff like that to fix it. There we go. Say hello to Jezebel.
This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Of course it will. You have no choice. You shouldn't have been rude to me. Then maybe I would have actually given you a cool body. Well, cool body for whatever parts that I have. But sorry, Your Highness, the Royal Tailor has been quite ill as of late, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Well, tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist facility now?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Oh, look at that. And we got Idiot Savant to trigger for the quest. Oh, is that another level? Oh, that is another level up. That's almost 2 level ups. Wow. Well, next up, we need to talk to Ada, but first, let's take that level up. We're now level 21. Let's keep it going and increase our intelligence again, so that way we can take Robotics Expert. I mean, we still need to increase our intelligence by 1 more, but still, you know, we're making a little progress here. And we've now started the quest Restoring Order, which we need to talk to Ada. So, I'm going to end things off here. We will pick that up next time. I am going to off-screen move the modifications from the Junkie's hardened assault rifle onto that new incendiary Chinese assault rifle that I grabbed, and then I'll be using that one instead of the Junkies, just because that seems to be a little bit more beneficial to me, because it actually gives me a little bit of damage that I don't need to be suffering.
Back, sir.
I didn't want to talk to you right now, Codsworth. I am in the middle of doing my outro. Anyway, like I was saying before Codsworth started talking to me, but, you know, he's fine. He's going on his way. He's chasing after Jezebel. But yeah, we're going to leave Jezebel in that body since she wants to continue to be, you know, rude and just very unlikable, so she could keep that body. She's not gonna get anything more from me, and then we'll probably send her off to a location all on her own by herself. Anyway, next time we are gonna pick up right where we left off. We are gonna speak to Ada and finish off the Automatron DLC, and then we did reach level 20, so that made the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC available to us, so we will be starting that after we finish Automatron. So, if you're curious or you just want to know any of the mods that I'm using, in the description of the video there is a link to a Google document which has the links to every single mod that I'm using. I keep the list up to date, so anytime I add new mods, replace old mods, or anything like that, you know, you'll always know you have my most up-to-date load order. I also have the mods sorted by category, so it makes it a little easier to find specific mods that you're looking for, whether it's bug fixes or weapons or gameplay type of stuff, you know, that sort of thing. I also have a link to my Discord server in case you want to join that as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a like on it. If you happen to be new to the channel, I would appreciate you subscribing. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time it is for you, in whatever time zone you are in, and I'll catch you all later. Delta Wolf, out.